broadcasting live to the world, the Kart Racing Network. Well, guys, thank you to each and every one of you tuned in to the Kart Racing Network. In particular, those of you at the remote observation post, Bushmel, Central Asia, Private Partsik. Private Partsik, thank you for blogging in. Thanks KRN for bringing this racing to our Wi-Fi rec center. Private Partsik, it's our pleasure, it's our privilege, it's our honor. Ashley Rajero jumping into the lead from pole position, but Austin Garrison going well with her. Oh, and some contact there as Juan Manuel Correa eases through. And that was to the detriment of Austin Garrison. I don't think Austin Garrison has lost third place, but he's lost 2 or 3 lengths on Juan Manuel Correa. Now, Juan Manuel Correa has 2 tasks here. One, on his own behalf, he wants to hold on to Ashley Rajero. On behalf of the entire field, don't let the fast lady get away. She got away in the pre-final. If she gets away in this one, is there anybody going to haul her back? Well, Ashley Rajero has already put a couple of lengths, maybe call that 1.5 lengths on Juan Manuel Correa. She's got her mom, Tammy, rooting for her back home in Florida. Tammy, so far so good for your girl. The opening lap has gone well for the pole sitter, Ashley Rajero. It's a good start for Juan Manuel Correa. Oh, and there goes the move. Does that ever watching? Can't identify which of the drivers went past there. It's taking my eye off the ball momentarily. Well, I think that might have been a little bit further downfield of Juan Manuel Correa going into the lead. I didn't want to call it until I was certain, but it was Juan Manuel Correa going into the lead. And all of a sudden, Ashley Rajero has to do a little bit of catch-up. Not been doing that for a long time. However, the good news, both of them working with each other, pulling away from the field. Juan Manuel Correa, Ashley Rajero second. Juan Manuel Correa has been racing with us in the Rotax Euro Challenge, also racing elsewhere on the European continent. And I have to say, I was a little disappointed with some of the form of Juan Manuel, because in Europe he wasn't performing as well as I know he can. Well, I hesitated before I called that pass on Ashley because I didn't think that he'd closed up the gap that Ashley had pulled out. But Juan Manuel looking very composed in first place. Ashley Rajero still looking very threatening in second place. Then that little gap to Austin Versteeg running third. Austin Garrison in fourth place after that little clatter on the opening turn. Ashley Rajero looks over her right shoulder. She did that at that point when she led for so long in the pre-final. Juan Manuel Correa not looking over his shoulder. He's just head down and driving where he knows he wants to go, which is the fast racing line. I'm not going to deviate off it. Ashley Rajero, though, well in the tow and capable. This is a long race. We're on lap 4. We're not even at the first quarter. Alessandra Madrigal, go Ashley, girl power. Hey, Alessandro, good to see you in terms of blogging in. Alessandra Madrigal, I've called many of her good races. Hi to your pa, Alessandro, hi to your dad. Go Ashley, girl power. Well, Alessandra, she's got a little bit to do at the moment because Juan Manuel Correa has got the advantage. The advantage is measured in millimeters rather than inches, but he does hold the lead. Juan Manuel Correa cannot shake off Ashley Rajero, but has prevented her going past and back into the lead, and he did put the pass on her. I think that pass was something of a surprise. Go, 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 Juan Manuel. We're watching the race from Ecuador. Uncle Marcelo, Aunt Dolo, and Grandma Kika. Hey, go, 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 Manuel, from MJ Charpentier. MJ, thanks for blogging in from Ecuador. We do appreciate it. Juan Manuel Correa getting support from the family back home in Ecuador. Ashley Rajero getting support from her mom, Tammy, back home in Florida. And these two putting up a great show at the front of this one. Let's not forget Austin Garrison, who shook off that early problem, and he's closing in on these two, not at a rate of speed where he's going to join them within the next lap and a half maybe, but definitely coming into the picture. Austin Garrison is clear of the cart in 4th place, which is Luke Selican. Austin Versteeg 5th, Ryan Norberg 6th, Devlin DeFrancesco 7, Trenton Estep 8, Christian Munoz 9, and Thomas Issa into the top 10 at number 10. Derek James Sobel is the driver just outside. Matt Solojik is outside the top 10 in 11th. Derek James Sobel in 12th. We're on lap 7. Juan Manuel Correa, MJ Charpentier telling us that they're rooting for Juan Manuel. Thanks for blogging in. One of my joys of being on the Kart Racing Network is knowing that I'm sharing this with you tuned in at home. Oh, Ashley having a peep there. Was there an opportunity to go through to make a move? Well, I think the answer was there was an opportunity, but Ashley was wanting to make sure it wouldn't lead to tears. And the same again, Ashley having a look, putting the pressure on Juan Manuel. Ashley looks over her shoulder. Juan Manuel focused in the extreme at the front. Austin Garrison getting closer in 3rd place. Luke Selican running in 4th. And there's the move by Ashley Rajero. Ashley Rajero regaining the lead at the expense of Juan Manuel Correa. But Juan Manuel Correa is not dismissed. He remains close on the wheels of Ashley Rajero. This is lap 8. Austin Garrison now joining those front-running two. But Juan Manuel's task immediately is don't let Ashley go. If you let Ashley go, it may take a lot of fetching back. Austin Garrison in 3rd place is also going to give Juan Manuel Correa something to think about, because 3rd as close to 2nd. And let's have a look at this move again by Ashley Rajero, the lady from Ocala, Florida, finding a little gap on the inside of Juan Manuel. I don't think that Juan Manuel has done an awful lot wrong in the time that he got to the front, but that little opportunity was all that the lady needed, and she's taken it. We're on lap 9 of 20. So still a full race distance, half race distance to go. Well, I'm reluctant to take my eyes off the front runners, but let me just tell you that the guys who started on the back row, Kyle Kirkwood, is now up into 13th place. Kyle Kirkwood from the back row to 13th. Little bit of an error there. Kart number 270, Ashley Rajero, looked over her shoulder to say, hey, did I do any damage there? Oh, and there's an opportunity. Yes, you did do some damage, Ashley. And Juan Manuel goes through, and so does Austin Garrison. So almost self-inflicted mistake. We're not yet at the half race distance. I did say earlier on this junior race is going to be a humdinger. Well, the first half of it is, and we are with the front runners. Love to see the slow-mo replay if we're able, but at the moment, let's stay with it live, because Ashley Rajero fighting back on the guys who've gone past her, almost having the effrontery. Here's that move again. Ashley having looked over her shoulder. There goes Juan Manuel Correa into the lead, and Austin Garrison having caught him a lot of places, or a lot of distance, I should say, saying, look, I'll go with you. But Ashley Rajero back into 2nd place. At the half race distance, 10 laps gone, 10 to go. I'll just call you the call over since it's the half race distance, but if I have to be alerted, please do so. Juan Manuel Correa and Ashley Rajero, the 1 and 2. Austin Garrison 3, this is at the half race distance. Luke Selican 4, Ryan Norberg 5, Austin Versteeg 6, Devlin DeFrancesco 7, Trenton Estep 8, Thomas Issa 9, and Christian Munoz up into the top 10 at number 10. The guy who started on the back row, Kyle Kirkwood, he's running 12th at the half race distance. Here are our race leaders coming down to start lap 12. Juan Manuel Correa, hotly pursued by Ashley Rajero. Little bit of a gap then to Austin Garrison. Austin Garrison himself under strong pressure from Luke Selican. And Luke Selican bids to go third, and he's gone third. Luke Selican on lap 12 goes into third place at the expense of Austin Garrison. So now Juan Manuel Correa 1, Ashley Rajero 2, Luke Selican 3. Fourth place driver now, Austin Garrison. Doesn't want to lose any more ground. Ashley Rajero having a peep on the inside. Bit of deja vu here because this was the prelude before to a passing move. Ashley Rajero glances over her right shoulder, but she regularly does so when she goes over the start-finish line, heaping the pressure on Juan Manuel Correa. This is a good race. I'm so pleased. I'm absolutely neutral as Ashley Rajero goes into the lead. As I was just about to say, and Juan Manuel fights back and gets back in front. Well, what a race. What I was wanting to say, I'm neutral. I am absolutely neutral, but I just wanted these finals to produce some great racing, especially for those here at GoPro Motorplex, especially for you tuned into the Kart Racing Network. And boy, have these juniors given us what we wanted to see. Juan Manuel Correa coming down to start lap 14. Still is in the lead, but still, and let's have a look again. There is the move by Ashley Rajero into the lead, but Juan Manuel diving underneath where it looked as if there was no gap, clipping the curb, and Ashley having to give second best to him at that point. But these two virtually glued together. One of the best races I've called in a United States Grand National in a while, and boy, have you served up some good ones. But this is as good as it gets. Those of you that are tuned into Kart Racing Network, I don't have to say thank you. You'll be thanking yourselves. It's a great race at the front of this one. Luke Selican in third place, also taking closer order now. Luke Selican in the lighter coloured race suit, and Ashley Rajero having a peep again at that point. Juan Manuel Correa just getting slightly offline on the exit from turn 11, but it hasn't done him any harm so far. Ashley Rajero well in touch in second place. Luke Selican not so far behind and getting a little closer still, but he may well feel that his best strategy would be to let's see what these two do, just in case they have any kind of contact or anything going a little bit askew. Juan Manuel Correa with this narrow lead over Ashley Rajero, who takes that different line through turn 10. Coming down to start lap 16. We move into the final quarter. 3/4 of a fabulous junior final sponsored by Rotax Can-Am Challenge. And there's still plenty of mileage in this one. Nobody's home and dry here yet. Luke Selican, a spectator for this fabulous race for first and second, but he could have plenty to say if they get themselves embroiled. Juan Manuel Correa can't really kick for home from here, or momentarily looked as if he'd got half a kart length to the good. In fact, has at the moment got about a quarter. Well, no, we're back down to inches, aren't we? Juan Manuel Correa, Ashley Rajero, Luke Selican, they are the 1, 2, 3. I want to look at my timing screen and tell you who's behind them, but I just daren't take my eyes off the screen at the moment. Juan Manuel leads it. Ashley in second place. Luke in third place. He's got the best view of the race of them all. And he may well have a strategy. What would I do if they stay as they are? What do I do just at the moment while there's still 2 or 3 laps for things to be sorted out? You want to be the champion. That's the big prize. You also want the transfer slot to the Rotax Worlds. That's available for the non-champion making the podium. This is going to be the start of lap 18 when we come down. One more turn to make onto the home straightaway, down the incline, up from the bottom of the basin. This is lap 18. 3 laps to go in the junior final here at GoPro Motorplex, Mooresville, North Carolina. This is an all-American affair, but your English race announcer is tingling and with goosebumps over this fabulous, fabulous race. Juan Manuel Correa, Ashley Rajero, Luke Selican. I've not been calling the name of Ryan Norberg, but he's joined the front running four, hasn't he? Ryan Norberg in fourth place. May have aspirations to win from here. That would be a tall ask, but he may well have aspirations for a podium. 7/8 of the race has gone. We're coming down to 2 laps to go. Juan Manuel Correa continuing to hold the lead. Ashley Rajero continuing to be as close. Pulling away a little bit from Luke Selican in third place. But we want to know who's going to be the champion. The overwhelming odds are that it's going to come from Juan Manuel or Ashley, although Luke Selican sees off that challenge there by Ryan Norberg and gets back into the mix. Juan Manuel Correa, 1.5 laps to go, less than. Ashley Rajero in second place. The lady was unbeaten up until this race. She don't want to taste defeat in the final, doesn't want to feel the victory is taken away from her. Here's a move, is it by Ashley? No, she feels she can't go there. Luke Selican closing quicker. We're on to the final lap. These 1, 2 and 3. Ryan Norberg has driven a great race in fourth place, but I don't think he's going to make the podium. But it's the championship we're gunning for. Juan Manuel Correa at the moment holding the advantage. Ashley Rajero still second. Luke Selican still third. Half a lap remaining. Juan Manuel Correa still under pressure from Ashley Rajero. But the man from Ecuador, the lad from Ecuador, been racing with us in Europe, raced in England. We're close to it. 2 turns remaining. 1 turn remaining. It's the charge to the flag. Juan Manuel Correa comes home and wins it. Ashley Rajero in second place. Luke Selican third. Ryan Norberg fourth. Austin Garrison fifth. Kyle Kirkwood, a stunning drive from last to sixth. Thomas Issa seventh. Devlin DeFrancesco eighth. Austin Versteeg 9, and Christian Munoz completing the top 10. They're cheering down in Ecuador now. I'm afraid I can't say an awful lot to you in Spanish, but I know that you'll be pleased beyond imagination with this victory by Juan Manuel. Didn't have the happiest time in England a couple of weeks ago. He's happy now. He's happy indeed.